Welcome to the Old Lakeside Hospital, located in Defuniak Springs. See, in 1939, the Old Lakeside Hospital opened initially as a one-story clinic and was the first medical facility in Walton County. The doctor who built this facility was well known and respected for building such a place in order to provide a safe place for women to give birth and to treat all members of the community, regardless of socioeconomic status or class. The facility did so well that they added a second floor shortly after that included more patient rooms, an operating room, a nursery to care for newborns, which included an incubator for premature newborns, which was revolutionary at the time, and also had a segregated section to treat African Americans. At the time, it was rare for African Americans to receive medical care from many facilities, and the doctor truly wished to treat all people, regardless of who they were. The doctor was so well respected and well known, and cared so much, that he was even known for taking eggs as payment for his services. So many in the community delivered babies there, were born there, were vaccinated there, or treated when no other facilities of this magnitude existed in the region. Many lives were saved at this hospital from tragic accidents, and many others were lost as doctors tried desperately to keep them alive from tragedies and declining health. Once a state-of-the-art clinic and hospital, the building now sits awaiting further restoration. And while the building officially closed its doors in 1972, the hospital remained in use as doctor offices until 2014. Do the former doctors and hospital staff haunt this old building? Or are there former patients wandering the halls looking for a nurse to tend to them? We intend to try and find out, and hope to catch something to share with you. This is the Old Lakeside Hospital.
All right. Hello, everybody. My name is Carly.
And I'm John.
We don't mean any harm or disrespect. We're just here to talk with you. I'm just going in a random room.
Honestly, earlier when we were just kind of chatting, and I got a weird goosebumps again here in this area.
Yeah, back here creeps me out.
That area and upstairs was the same thing. As soon as I walked into the OR, I got goosebumps. Like I'm getting in there.
Yeah. Just back here in general,
Yeah,
just
because that was the prep
I
area.
don't like it.
You don't?
Mm-mm.
People say they get activity in there, so whatever.
It's a pretty spooky hallway. I think the upstairs hallway's creepier though.
Yeah?
Yeah. I don't know, it looks a little bit more hospital-y.
Upstairs?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's more the patient cares.
Yeah.
This is going to be more the
Offices
ER and offices.
ER. Yeah. So yeah.
This was the second office.
This was the doctor's second office that he actually passed away in.
Yes.
Not really sure of any other info than that. They don't have a lot of info on this hospital, unfortunately.
We decided to attempt a spirit box session while in the second doctor's office.
What in the world?
Doctor, are you here?
Oh,
Is that you, doctor?
Doctor, are you in here with us?
Doctor, we just want to talk to you and get to know you. Find out some information. We'd like to learn from you.
Doctor, do you think you could take a look at my knee? It's been hurting pretty bad.
There's a shadow figure there. That is where they'll see it.
Oh.
The sound you hear is obviously a female voice, sounding like it's saying hello, potentially, but you could see that it's definitely not Carly speaking. Listen again. That is where they'll see it.
Oh.
That is where they'll see it.
Oh.
That is where they'll see it.
Oh.
What?
What was that? See,
chill.
You freaked me out.
What, didn't you hear that?
Yeah, what was it?
I don't know, I didn't hear it. I just got a chill though.
Yeah, and then you said shadow figure right where I was standing. It freaked me out.
That's where they say it shows up.
Oh.
Not that it was there.
Oh, gotcha. I was like, not today.
We decide to wrap up our spirit box session and attempt to just listen and ask questions. Doctor, can you touch this thing right here and let us know that you're here? Just come close to it. If you just put like your hand nearby, you see how it goes off? If you can do the same thing and just let us know you're here, that would be really great of you. We'd really appreciate it.
Did you hear that?
Steps upstairs. It was at this moment that we started hearing footsteps upstairs, but this wasn't picked up by any sort of audio device or recording that we had on hand. That's what it sounded like.
Yeah.
Are you in the OR?
I ain't going in there.
Oh, it's not that bad actually.
No, it creeped me out.
If you're here with us, feel free to talk to us or make a noise. That's me putting this down. Make a noise, tap, knock, walk. Any sort of sign we would like to hear. We would greatly appreciate it, just to let us know you're here. I started saying window and I felt like I was being watched from behind.
No matter where I am here, I feel like I'm being watched and I don't like it.
Are you keeping an eye on us? Are you curious about us?
That's okay if you are.
Yeah, we're just here to communicate. We're not trying to mess with you.
No, not at all.
We just want to get to know you, see what's going on. Just before you hear a very loud bang, you can hear a sort of noise or guttural voice while Carly is talking. Shortly after you hear that voice or sound, you hear a very large bang. The loud bang you hear is a very strange sound for us. As you can see in the video, Carly nor I react to this loud bang. Normally, if we made a loud sound, one of us would say or react to it to let the camera know one of us has made a loud noise. As you can see, I'm backing away from the desk. I have everything in my hands. I don't drop anything, and neither of us say anything. So could this be some sort of evidence or not? Neither of us heard this audibly. which makes it even more of an interesting piece of recording. Listen again. With you.
No, not at all.
I just want to get to know you, see what's going on.
No, not at all.
I just want to get to know you, see what's going on.
No, not at all.
I just want to get to know you, see what's going on. We finished up our investigation session downstairs in the doctor's office and decided to head upstairs to see if we can explore more and find out about the footsteps we had heard earlier. Hello again. I'm back.
My name is Carly.
He's over there, but that was back there, not when we were up here. So yeah, I got that goosebump feeling again. Okay, so quick rundown. These are the fancy rooms.
Yeah.
These three, the old family that was renovating a lot of this, lived in those rooms.
Yes.
The last patient that died here was right here.
You can see where the wall used to be.
And then, that's an air mattress. But down this hall was all like the patient rooms, the regular patients. And at the end of the hall is the OR. And we were here, we were getting a lot of tapping and stuff. When I was walking down the hall, I got goosebumps
That was
as well.
just me hitting the camera on accident.
And when I went into the OR last time, when we saw a shadow at the end behind the door, was when I was getting. But outside of that, the rest of it is fine. They say that sometimes these call lights will go on. Flames resemble. They say the call lights will sometimes go on because they do work.
It said that 29 is the one that comes on. No, that one doesn't work. 29 works.
So 29?
Yeah, it's the first one right there.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, they say this one. No?
No.
That's this is I don't know. Maybe it's, I thought it was in the front, but
I don't know. She did it earlier, but I didn't see her
I
do
thought it
it.
was the other side. Because this is the button, and it's not going on.
I am not sure then.
This is where they turned this into a dining room kitchen, which was weird. Where was this window nursery? I trust you, my arms.
Oh.
Do you trust me?
Well, thanks
I mean,
for
I've been
trusting
here.
us.
So they were saying they were getting a lot of shadow figures in here
Oh,
when they were in the OR, which is right through there
Yeah.
that you could see.
Yeah. I did not like it in there. I'm not going in there.
I mean, we were in there, we didn't have anything, but I've heard, you know, they say weird stories and stuff like that about
Yeah.
the EKG and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But we're here and we wish to communicate with you. If you're here, I'm not trying to hurt you or harm you.
You heard something? Or?
No, it was just the way that you turned the camera and the shadow just behind you
Oh.
shifted and I went, So we're just here to communicate with you and talk with you. Want to just let you know that we're here. We'd like for you to communicate with us if possible. You hear that?
I think it was me. I think it was the camera kind of making little creaks. And that was me.
Oh. That was you.
That was not me.
That's what I've been hearing. The little like hollow sound. Like almost like dripping.
What
That was me.
Oh, you scared the
Oh,
shit out of me.
You
What?
Nothing, you're fine.
Oh, you
You
scared
did that
me.
and I thought I saw something peer around that door.
Oh my gosh, you scared me so bad.
You scared me and then I turned and I thought I saw a shadow figure behind you and it freaked me out. That was me tapping.
Oh my gosh, my heart stopped.
Not finding anything else substantial on the rest of the second floor, we decided to go into the second floor OR to see if we could find something. I still would like to communicate with you. Are you a child? Playing in the halls? Or are you a patient? Were you here for surgery? Did something happen? Getting a lot of sounds from the spirit box earlier, we decided to try again in the OR with the spirit box. Did you have stomach problems and came to the hospital?
Makes sense that we're in the operating room. Vision.
Initially, during the session, we did hear some pretty clear voices, but upon reviewing the footage afterwards, you can hear what sounds like a piano key out of tune just before the voices. Listen closely. It was unclear what the voices were actually saying, but could this be a conversation that we might have picked up on, or could it have been attempting a direct communication? We aren't sure. It's possible that that last voice sounds to me like "get in bed" or something similar. Keep getting that whistle, but it's around the same frequencies that it happens. A clear voice comes through, which sounds to me like "cuddle up to you," but it's definitely an interesting find. Listen again. And it stops when you hear something, so...
Dylan. Someone here named Dylan?
Can you make a sound?
That was me.
What?
That was me.
What was you? We get a very strange message on the spirit talker saying, "That was me," and immediately after, followed by a very strange sound, which could potentially be a sort of woman moaning. It's very unclear what it actually is, but it's definitely an interesting sound to hear, especially with it immediately following the spirit talker app response that we've received. Listen again.
That was me.
What was you?
That was me.
What was you?
That was me.
What was you?
That was me.
What was you? Talking in them. With no distinct evidence that we found throughout our investigation, Carly and I decide to wrap up our segment and start to head out. Soon after, we allow Deb and Anne to follow up with their own investigation to see if they can get something different. Based on previous reports of the second floor having the most activity, Anne and Debbie enter the Lakeside Hospital and decide to start their investigation there. They start their investigation in the nurses' station, which overlooks the entire second floor hallway.
All right, hello, I'm Debbie.
And I'm Anne.
I'm not here to hurt you, harm you, or disrespect you. I just want to talk to you. That's a bird, guys.
Yeah. Tweet, tweet.
Yeah. Does anybody want to talk to us or play with our toys? We know there are a few of you here, but you seem to be very shy tonight. I'm gonna give you another way to talk to us, okay? This little box I'm gonna hold in my hand, it's just a telephone. It's nothing scary, it's just a new version of a telephone. And you might be able to talk to us through it. Do you try really hard? Oh, flips to green, guys.
Hello.
Thank you. You're coming towards us. See if you can talk through this box in my hand. Is there anything you want to tell us? You see?
EMF. My EMF.
Wow, that's solid.
The device that Anne has is called an EMF reader. It's usually used to measure electrical currents that may or may not be present in the area. There is a belief as well that some paranormal activity could cause some electromagnetic phenomena. This is why EMF readers are a common tool used during investigations.
That's okay. You can come as close as you want. We don't mind.
I've never seen.
We're gathering.
Well, then.
Oh, they're gathering.
Yes.
Okay.
That's good. You're all going to gather here with us? We'd like that. Why are you still here?
And why is my EMF still solid?
I know, it's weird how it's just solid. I've never seen them do that.
Me neither.
Usually it fluctuates.
Private.
You don't want to share that? That's okay. What are you willing to share? Another knock over there.
Look at this. It's like they're laying on the floor. Are you laying on the floor?
Did something happen to you here?
No, it's gone.
Well, that's interesting. That it should go. When it was so definitively solid.
As you could see, Anne's EMF meter was going off and was a solid 3. Now, Anne moved the EMF reader away from the location and then back, and the lights still weren't lit up when she came back. If it was an electrical outlet or some sort of actual device, the EMF reader should have went back to 3. In this situation, it did not.
Do you see this round toy on the floor behind us?
With the red light.
See if you can touch that. It has different colour lights. It has blue, green, purplish pink, and yellow, I think.
Stephen.
Well, hello, Stephen. It's very nice to meet you. Are you a patient?
Not having any apparent activity, Anne and Debbie decide to move into the OR down the hall.
Could everybody come to the operating room, please? We have an emergency.
Debbie's hurt her knee.
I really need a doctor's attention. Please. I don't know what happened to it, but every so often it just feels like it's going to buckle under me.
Michael.
Well, we're getting a bunch of names now. Hello, Michael. Are there any nurses here? Maybe the nurses can help me. Let's just see something.
I need more energy.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Can we help you with that? Can you get energy from our equipment? Oh, there's a crutch behind you.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know that.
Mm-hmm.
That's perfect. I need that crutch. Is it okay if I take that crutch for a while? Take some strain off my knee.
Alright, this is really weird.
We fought here.
We fought here.
We fought here.
Oh, it's weird. Are you seeing something?
No. In some ways, I feel like I'm being watched,
Yeah.
but in other ways, it's just a room. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think we are being watched.
My head does hurt.
Yeah.
I have a headache in my temple. And when I first sat down, it was very cold in here. It doesn't seem to be as cold.
I think there's somebody in the doorway.
And the humidity is going up. It feels sticky.
Yeah. I think there's somebody in the doorway, and I think there's somebody in the dining room looking through the kitchen, but they're in the dining room.
Record.
Yes, we are recording.
Yes, we are recording.
So if you talk to us, and we don't hear you right now, we might hear you on our recordings. Please be patient with us, we're trying to hear you.
This is my home.
It's a nice home.
It's beautiful.
It's very spacious. Are you here alone?
Now, the tool that Debbie is currently using and the voice that you hear is what's called the Spirit Talker app. Now, there's no definitive science behind it, but the Spirit Talker app is meant to be used in the same way as the Ovilus is. What it does is it produces words and speech based on what the sensors in your phone are detecting. Now, the idea is that spirits are said to be able to manipulate the device to say and show relevant words and responses to questions being asked during investigations. The response here of "this is my home" could be indicative of the previous owners who were attempting to transform the old abandoned hospital into a living residence.
I hope you're not alone.
Are you upset about all the people coming into your home? It got a little bit warm and sticky for a minute.
Yeah.
My ashes are here.
Your ashes are here?
That's interesting.
That is unusual.
That's a really weird thing for it to say. Where are they? Are they in an urn? Why do I have this vague feeling that that there is an urn here? I have this vague memory that there's an urn here.
Why don't we go and take a look?
Did you just hear that? I swear I just heard a woman's voice. Just like a millisecond before you said, "Why don't we go take a look?"
I didn't.
And it was
Potentially.
yeah. Let's go look.
All right. Let's go take a look.
They go into the next room that was converted into an old dining
It's
room
strange
by
that I
the
have
previous
this
owners.
vague, weird memory. Sit down here a minute.
Okay.
I'm not gonna. I was actually just gonna joke and say, "Let's do a séance." That was a joke.
Oh, no, no, no.
Yeah.
No, no.
No. Because it's just an old table.
Yeah. What's up there? Oh, a painting. All right, I sat down and I got a cold chill.
Because this is about the place where I was seeing somebody moving in a dark, like shadow. When we were in the operating room. That window there.
Chairs.
Yes, we're sitting in the chairs.
The chairs are cold. It's cold by the chairs.
Is it okay that we're sitting in the chairs?
I had a long life.
Well, that's nice. That's good to know. Was it a good long life? We're going to go for a little walk and look in some of the rooms and then we'll go downstairs.
You want to come with us? Maybe tell us a little bit about each room?
Or did you hear that?
No.
Was that you?
That was over there.
Anne and
That was a
Debbie
tap on
started
the
hearing some weird
Yeah.
noises at this
Wow, I'm
time.
hearing
You can
quite a bit.
slightly hear them on the audio recording here. They sound something like shuffling and footsteps in the hallway.
Was that you?
That was over there. That was a tap on that wall.
Yeah. Wow, I'm hearing quite a bit of movement. Or did you hear that?
No.
Was that you?
That was over there. That was a tap on that wall.
Yeah. Wow, I'm hearing quite a bit of movement. Or did you hear that?
No.
Was that you?
That was over there. That was a tap on that wall.
Yeah. Wow, I'm hearing quite a bit of movement.
Assault.
Don't like that word.
Yeah.
It was at this moment that Debbie and Anne felt uncomfortable to continue on with their investigation. As they were heading out of the building on the first floor, they started to have some strange things happen, which prompted them to investigate further.
Well, we did have... What happened? The door?
I closed it. And then it opened and closed again.
Wow. Really? Oh my god.
I'm gonna debunk this.
I mean, I heard it.
You heard me do this.
Throw.
And then it did it again. When we walked.
Okay, you stay there a minute and I'll walk and see if walking. Nope, walking doesn't do it.
No.
Because
we were coming by.
I swear I just saw something in there. I saw something in there. I know I did.
Debbie sees something move, and even though it wasn't captured by the video camera, it drove her to go further and investigate more.
Well, let's go in.
And my tummy's like, I'm on edge at the minute because I feel weird. Not in a good way.
Okay. You alright?
Yeah, it's a creepy feeling. I don't creep easily. I think those chairs are safe to sit in.
I think so.
I'm gonna set up in here for a minute.
Okay.
Who's in here with us?
Witchcraft.
No.
No witchcraft.
No. None of that. What was that? Did you hear like
A click.
yeah. Okay, let's settle down.
It was conjured.
It was conjured?
I don't feel good in this room. I feel like I saw something dip around the corner, like
Around that corner or coming this way?
coming this way. When I looked through that room, through that doorway. Let's switch this Rem Pod off. On, I mean.
Storage.
Okay, I'm gonna set the music box off and I'll come up here. Right here. Ooh,
Money.
Money.
mummy. Like parent mummy. Okay, chair's safe. Sat in it. Could you touch that round toy on the floor?
Hate.
Hate. That's not a nice word.
Right, this is gonna ring and it's gonna be me.
Yeah.
March 3rd, 1886.
Wow. Those are teachers?
First State Teachers Association. So I'm assuming that's made up of all teachers.
Yeah.
Oh, but this is weird.
What?
You've got to see it to believe it.
Don't say we're in the picture.
Eugene.
Does that look like a witch?
Yeah, it does.
And one over there.
Oh, yeah, they look definitely like witches' hats. That's weird. I don't know if you guys can see it.
Debbie and Ann decided to wrap up their investigation for the night. The Old Lakeside Hospital is quite an interesting place to investigate in. The place has very strong bonds to the community. It wasn't very long ago that the hospital itself shut down, and even after that, it was still used as a health facility. The hospital was an innovation of its time, and the doctor was well ahead of his time period, willing to treat anyone, regardless of race, religion, creed, or social status, can put a lot of emotions in a place. We all felt the same feeling while we were there. We were all being watched. At any moment, no matter where we were, we always felt there were eyes on us at all times. And even though there might not have been any obvious evidence, there was something there in the background, making little bit of noise, just letting you know that they're there. Maybe one day the spirits will warm up to people coming in, or maybe it just hasn't found the right person or group to really let its presence be known. With everything that we found and our own personal experiences there, it's hard to say definitively that there is something present at the hospital. You can judge for yourself based on everything that we have presented to you, but there is one strong presence that is definitely there, and that is that presence of the community.